Marcus. Thanks for having me. Great event so far, enjoying to participate in it. So today I'm bringing you the topic, which is managing procurement while building hybrid work company of the future. That's Revolut. So, right, a bit about myself. My name is Rimvydas Butenas. I'm based in Vilnius, Lithuania. I'm tech services manager for Vilnius and APAC regions. I joined Revolut almost 2 years ago. Back in the day, we were about 50 people in Vilnius. We quadrupled that number by now. And yeah, I remember one of the first tasks I was given is to open a brand new office, move to the brand new office. I think that was a great task to start with. And you know, once you're with Revolut, you start doing business almost the next day. So that challenge was really nice. It taught me good lessons. And right now my focus is on expansion in APAC region. I've heard that you're expanding in APAC as well, so we have something in common here. So a bit about my team. So we are about almost 20 people, in which my team is called Tech Services, Tech Services team. Yeah, so we are about almost 20 people. We operate worldwide throughout all the offices, and key responsibilities are assets management, onboarding, offboarding, system management, network management, and of course, procurement, IT procurement, and more. So about my company, about Revolut, so we are quite young company, 2000, this summer will be 6 years. We'll celebrate 6 years of presence. We have 15 million plus users and 500,000 business customers operating in 35 and more countries, similar as Markit. And yeah, we have 2,000 plus employees. Total investment up to date is 916 million. Yes, so I'm personally a lover of Revolut. Before I joined Revolut, I used the product, so it has a lot of great features. Our goal is to change the concept of the business app. You know, you can have everything in one place. You can do your finance, you can do your investment, you can travel, you can shop, and etc. So yeah, just for the record, I'm a huge fan of Revolut. I enjoy working here. So building this super app, bringing it to you. Yeah, a small video, what we're up to recently. And let's take it off. Yes, so that's how it looks. Yeah, we're all in. We're bringing a lot of new, exciting features. Check us out on the media. Right, so let's get down to business. The main topic, procurement, the Revolut way. For some reason, I don't know, maybe just because I watched Mandalorian Season 2, but this really sounds like a Star Wars theme. Procurement, Revolut way. Yes, so what's the procurement in Revolut? How do we do it? What's the main tool for that? And the main tool for that is back office, our own developed system, which is integrated into Jira. So there is just one place for everything. You know, it relates to procurement, but not just procurement. So back office, it's completely tailored for Revoluters. You know, different teams, different needs, different purchasings, etc. So everything starts in the back office. You can have your vendors list. You can have your you know, other things. So everything is there from you know, from point zero. You go there. Sorry, and yeah, you file a request to the procurement management and other teams, other stakeholders there, which from the point you fill in the necessary information, you are automatically transforming and simultaneously creating several different tickets in Jira system. So those tickets are, you know, without any delays. Those tickets are routed to the right people, right teams. You know, it does relate to every location. We are a bank, and we have to follow regulatory requirements. Those vary between regions and you know, and countries. So so the point is, you know, as long as you have everything under one roof, and you can you know, file what you need, create your request. For me, it's of course it's usually IT hardware or software, and just follow through the process. So the system is open to everyone. So regardless, you know, regardless if you're working with the management or you're just a customer support agent, if there is a need, you know, we can think of a few examples, but let's say if there is a need, someone can just open up a ticket and request for a budget, walk through the process and do other things, what is necessary. So from zero to the final point, anyone can do this, anyone can access this, and it's open for everyone. Yes, so collaborative approach through the whole process. This is really important. I mentioned that, you know, when back office reaches Jira service desk, so it fires multiple tickets to relevant stakeholders. So this is really transparent. You can see who is assigned to the case. You see the progress. You're free to participate in it, ask questions, answer questions. You know, it's usual business, but it's very transparent, very obvious, and the workflow is documented, so there shouldn't be any issues. There are no, you know, if you follow the process, it's literally you just hop into it, and you'll be navigated through the process. You don't need to do anything. While you at the same time you can be proactive and participate to faster everything. Right, so it really depends on each location. So it's the process might vary in different regions. I mentioned that previously. And the really great part about having your own software is the thing that you can constantly improve it. And that's what we are doing. You know, we are almost 6 years, so we've seen a lot. We've been through a lot. Still, I'd say, you know, yeah, as you know, the nowadays is no one expected that we'll go through such things. Last year, recent few years taught us a lot. taught us a lot. So yeah, we had to tailor the system, procurement system, the way we needed. So yeah, it really serves us well. Yeah, so let's maybe touch the disappointing topic, unfortunate topic, but this is reality, lessons learned from pandemic and measures we took to mitigate the risks. Here I'll present you some, some tools, some things that we implemented into our daily routine work to improve the processes, to adapt to the new reality. The first on the list is desk booking. So yeah, following government requirements, rules, and recommendations, we had to find a tool which would allow us to reserve your visit prior coming to the office, reserve exact spot, exact seat, and there's little involvement from IT team, workplace team. If there is a need, we have the tool to track the person, inform nearby people that were around in case of COVID. So yeah, with procurement, we looked into this. The hardest part was doing a market research for such software, because we scoped for this back in the beginning of the pandemic. So yeah, so with this, it was an exception. Procurement really worked. Procurement management team worked closely with us and other teams to get this solution delivered and implemented. Safety Sally. Oh yeah, at Revolut we love code names for different projects. So behind Safety Sally, what you get is ergonomic equipment. So yeah, now everybody has their little office at their home, at their kitchen, somewhere, and not everybody has the necessary tools, desks, chairs, arm pillows, and just everything that makes your working day comfortable. So yeah, we listened to our employees. We adopted to the new reality, and what we did is actually what this is in a nutshell. It's allowing our employees to order what they need by simply fulfilling a small survey about ergonomics, about what setup do they have at their home. So after that, they are evaluated and they're granted some budget to order what's necessary, and that set of equipment or that set of furniture, anything that you need that helps you is delivered straight to the door. So yeah, this is something we also had to really tightly work with procurement to get the budgets sorted, get the vendors sorted, and so on. Another challenge and lesson is the door-to-door delivery, right? So everybody is working from home more or less. I think definitely, yeah. There's no country there's probably no country that didn't have such restrictions to quarantine people at their home. And if you have tools, you must work from home. So yeah, the main thing is we have to ensure that people are safe, and this is my team's and colleagues' responsibility. Other teams like workplace, environment, health and safety, and tech services, my team. So we are working through the process hand in hand and making sure that everything that is necessary, everything that enables our people to work, it's there. It's at the home of our employees. Right. So MiFi. This is also fun thing. Like not fun, but very important. very important thing is this tells us that not just ergonomic equipment is provided, but also internet access. So yeah, basically whatever you need, you can get. And righty, the last part on the list is the remote support. So yeah, this dramatically increased the need for remote support. We had to review our tools, review the knowledge level, make sure that everyone in our team knows how to use it. Everyone else that needs help knows how to use the remote support tools. And yeah, this just bringing this up to attention that, this is reality. These were the main challenges and improvements we had to consider to make sure the efficiency of daily tasks, of what you're doing, basically, you can do it from your home, same as you did from the office. So yeah, a little bit about IT procurement. That was procurement in general. Now let's dive into IT procurement. So the main metric, the main numbers we're looking into is hiring forecast. There are more challenges I will bring up in a bit, but to make sure that you're in line with what you need, you're not purchasing too many equipment. It's always best, to get exactly what you need. So, it's different. It's different in locations where IT is present, but we have some offices where there is no IT personnel on board. So everything needs to be managed from afar. And so by saying this, I have in the back of my head, the warehouses and storages. So the best thing is not to, in some occasions, you just simply don't have a storage place. So basically, you just need to order as you have a new employee onboarded. So hiring forecasts, what we did is we looked into this very carefully. So my team, when we are ordering IT equipment, we're raising a request in back office for procurement management team to approve it. We're also including hiring forecasts, which we download from HR system. Everything is checked. Everything was improved over. It was improved. It was reviewed, and it was launched specifically for us, but probably not specifically. Other teams can benefit from that as well. So with these numbers, we can easily tell, and try to be intact with what we need. This really is a crucial point for those areas where there's no storage location and IT presence on site. Another very important thing is close relations with vendors. So this is really important. Right now, considering COVID, you have to be in a very tight dialogue, very active dialogue with your vendors to make sure that you can. There might be a terrible lead time. There might be some alternatives. So you have to basically make decisions very fast and be on top of everything. Face-to-face activities, by that, face-to-face activities, and always at the heart of the process. These two are my very favorite. So by these two bullets, what I mean is that, what changed before COVID and what we introduced afresh, what's new in Revolut procurement. So we have a lot of face-to-face meetings. We have a lot of communication with procurement management team and other stakeholders. So this was important thing measure to take. And you know, we have weekly calls, we have weekly checks, we are keeping the dialogue open with procurement management team. So I really recommend to everyone out there, if you want to make sure that, you know, the processes are very smooth, they are going very well, you have to have the dialogue open between the vendors and your procurement management. What's inside the company, I mean, our team, tech services team, is working with procurement management team very closely, so this can be easily achieved. I really think this bit is very important, just to have that dialogue open, and yeah, that's the key to success. And right, some challenges along the way we faced. So yeah, terrible lead times, but you know, we have to adopt the reality. I haven't heard such lead times anytime before, but apparently this can happen. We have to be ready for this. And so yeah, so you have to be flexible. You have to review what you're doing, what is your idea, long-term goal. You might need to switch to another OEM, or you know, just review if this system, if this kind of solution that you have is really up to date and it's really relevant for you. So logistics, it's another factor. In some locations, there is extended delivery times just because of COVID disinfection. Also another factor. Our headquarters are based in London. We just had the Brexit, so you know how it went. So I think everything is going back to normal, but we have to teach ourselves a lesson, learn from what happened, and you know, be ready in case something similar happens in the future. New region expansion. So everything has to be done remotely. We are opening offices throughout the world, expanding in new places, and everything has to be done remotely. While previously, in a couple of years ago, you could just take a plane, travel to the location, and make sure everything is done correctly. See it yourself. Right now, you don't have this option, so that's a big challenge. Challenge for my team, which also relates to growth. You know, in one day, there are some peaks of growth. At Revolut, we were hiring at a crazy phase, crazy tempo, and which I love. By the way, it takes a lot of effort to onboard so many people. But what I mean by this, the growth itself it's very clear, it's very good. But what happens if you have a peak, right? Which you are not prepared for. There are some cases when, out of a blue, you get the number, which is let's say 20 in Vilnius office, 200 in global or more in one day. There are so many people you need to onboard, and you have to have equipment with you. Everything has to be delivered on time. So planning and the forecasts is the key here. You don't want to miss anything, but still, sometimes numbers cannot be accurate. So we are reusing the existing stock and keeping our stock rich. This also helps us in case of unexpected growth, peaks of growth. So right, next on my agenda, we have rethinking and restructuring the work and location terms. A few numbers from our end. Let me start off by saying that this was a little shock for me. Just 2% of Revolut employees are willing to follow the old concept. That is, go to the office 5 days a week, work from the office, live at your home, separate everything, like back to the way it was before. So just 2%, while 56% are ready to work from the office or home to 2 to 4 days. So 2 to 4 days working from home, the rest from the office. So it's a mix. And 32, even 1/3 of our employees are ready to switch to working fully remote from home. That was interesting for us to learn this. And, but the change is good. We listen to our employees. We know that this is necessary. And let me mention this, that the performance after we switched to working from home did not change. In some teams, it even increased. So this is not a thing you have to be careful, you have to avoid, you have to adopt to the new reality. And what we did is we introduced Revlabs, another great code name for a great project. So with Revlabs, we are basically rethinking what the office is, what it's for. So we switched the numbers upside down. So now we dedicate 70% of the office for collaborative spaces, and just 30% will be left for regular desks, usual workspaces. And yeah, so the idea behind this is the office, that it's a place to crash, have a meeting, have a productive meeting with your team, meet with your colleagues, maybe meet with your partners, vendors, etc. We have to have all the tools. The office has to look cool, and it has to be serve the purpose for collaborative events. And the next thing regarding the flexibility Revolut introduced is, as I mentioned, working from home policy. We had to change our point of view, our documentation, our things. The HR team had a lot of things to change, to look into. And Revlabs, the Revlabs strategy I just introduced. It's revamping the office, the concept behind the office, and it's called Revlabs. By the way, let me tell you this: Revlabs will be completely designed and developed by Revoluters. So this is really important bit, the preparation work. We have to listen to the feedback, listen into our employees, and deliver what's necessary for them. And yeah, another great thing is that we introduced 60 days working from home policy. So 60 days a year, you can just travel somewhere and work from there. New work from home policy. So that's a combination. So you can easily work from home, but you can come to the office. So new reality, new life. I'm really happy that we're up to keeping up with the changes that are happening. And together with procurement management team and our partners, we keep the active dialogue, and we try to stay on top of everything to not miss anything. It's enough for unprecedented things to happen. That's it from me. Thank you.
Fantastic, Rimvydas. I really enjoyed your keynote, and especially that you call yourself in Revolut, Revoluters, and in Markit, we call ourselves marketeers. It's really have similarities in there.
Thanks, Mindo, guys. Yeah, it was a pleasure. Yeah, you have to have nicknames, code names, anything that only your surroundings understand. Yeah, so
spread the word. All right. Then I really liked one more thing, that the strategy you have inside the company, that 60 days you can travel, work abroad. So my question is, have you used the opportunity already?
Not yet, but yeah, I'm looking to it. You know, you can relate. People from surrounding countries can relate to this. We have some harsh winters, so to save money, you can just travel at least 2 months. You know, when it's the coldest time, so to a place where there's no need to pay for heating the apartment, your home. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Maybe this winter. If not, I'm sure the next winter I'll use this, of course, opportunity.
At this time we have pretty nice weather in Lithuania, so
all right.
Why to go somewhere?
Exactly.
Then may I ask a few more questions? This referring to the survey you conducted inside the company for your employees, did I understand correctly that 1/3 of your Revoluters said that they would like to work from home 100%?
That's right.
Yeah, and not coming back to the office no, at all. And the 2/3 said that they still would like to come sometimes to office, like they would like to work from home office from 2 to 4 days. So what's behind those numbers?
Right, so that's spot on. That's the numbers that taught us, put us on the track, what explained what we need to do with the office, right? It was unexpected for us. Well, we did not expect, at least we did not expect such dramatic numbers. So we listened to our employees. We rethinked the concept of the office, and right, the office is not the main place to deliver your work. So I think the home office, the home environment can you know, be 100% office, and you can work at full capacity. While the office, we will bring it to our Revoluters, that it's a tool, a collaboration area, a place you can just crash and do what you need, and the rest of the day come back to your home
and chat with colleagues, collaborate on the projects.
Exactly. Right. A meetup place.
All right, that makes sense. And coming back to this Revlabs again, and tell me more how you plan to make this happen.
So yeah, we are closing the preparation stage. It took some time because this is really important bit. And right now, as usual, Vilnius is our pilots to test another project in Revolut. So we are launching Revlabs in Vilnius, but at the same time, I can tell you that we are opening the office in Melbourne this Monday, May 17th. And it's going to have a concept. It will follow Revlabs concept. Okay. So yeah, but the big opening is going to take place in Vilnius.
Okay, so look forward for an invitation for the Vilnius office to check this out. So good luck with the offices. Now let's check up the audience questions. Just a second. Yeah, one of the questions is from Miguel, Spain. What is the next big for Revolut?
Right. So in general, I think the expansion just follow our track, our goal, becoming a super app for finance. So you know, it's nothing unexpected, I'd say. But right now we are working really hard with expansion. So that's the big thing. That's the biggest thing, I guess.
All right, that's a good goal, I think. And we in Markit will try to go step by step with your countries as well to serve.
I'm looking forward to that. I heard that you presented that you're expanding in India.
Yeah, correct.
Please let me know when you do this, okay? The moment you do this, we are with you there.
Of course, as always, good cooperation. With that, I think we can wrap it up and back to Margus to Tallinn.